I'm a little early, so why not? I thought I sat down, I was ready to go. I'm not just going to sit here and watch the fucking clock tick down. So, how is everybody doing? We had a good time yesterday. Crystal joined us, and we talked about the dark side of fat acceptance. And today I find it kind of crazy that we're going to talk about how society just kind of accepting mediocrity and weakness and gluttony and being a sloth and just being a basically all around sloppy fat fuck uh, manifests itself into our society. We're going to talk about Ethan Keel, Klein, Keel, whatever the fuck his name is, from the Eighth Tree podcast. Um, uh, I'm not obviously I'm not a fan. Like we're just going to get there right now. I'm obviously not a fan, but we are going to discuss how we as a society need to actually start holding people kind of accountable. I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then I'm going to get to my thoughts on this and other people doing stupid fucking shit like this weak ass pathetic bitch of a man. Um, and then we're gonna go. I gotta say that. Uh, uh, well, at least there's olives on his pizza. I didn't even check out the pizza to be honest. So, how you doing from Norway? What's going on? Haven't seen the video. It's not a video yet. I don't know if he's making it into a video. I would imagine he does because he only fucking does shit for content. But it's from his Instagram, and we're gonna go there. I don't. And just for the record, I don't want anybody to go to give this man hate because he fucking clearly hates himself. I'm just going to point out how this fucking weak ass human being revels in his weakness. But we're going to go on. We'll move on here from here. Well, I mean, look at those wristbands. I know. Let's see. By the way, I just wanted to point out that we have. If you want to follow these links, there is a fabulous hold. They're basically closing down a product line. But the Provitum hair, nail, skin and nails at Tiger Fitness. The Regulator is an amazing probiotic, and the Hemp Daily is for inflammation. They're on massive sale, like incredibly discounted price. So if you wanted to check those out, I just thought I'd get there. I've purchased No Morbidity, and I'm down 11 pounds in the last 11 days, from 190 to 179. I measured my body fat 3 days ago, and my lean mass has gone up because I was deadlifting. That's all fucking standing. I'm very happy. I'm super happy that this has been working out well for people. It's doing exactly what we wanted to when we formulated it, what we said it would do. It's helping people control their appetites. It's helping people gain control of their lifestyle, and it's just being used as a tool to create healthier habits. That's what we need in society, and we're very, very, very pleased about it. I personally, by the way, Crystal is the one that like kind of pushed us into making sure we pushed for it. It was her idea, basically the whole thing. But I can't thank the people from Ambrosia enough. Mike Rashid, Mark Lobliner, Sean Torbody. I'm very, very thankful to Ambrosia for taking a chance. It is not a performance supplement by any stretch of the imagination. It is not necessarily even their target market. And they still just took a great chance on us, and great things are happening. Looking very forward to product 2, which I should be able to name by the end of the week for you guys too. But LeMay Lifting, make sure you stay in control of your food. Make sure you're getting plenty of hydration. Make sure you're using it to build these habits in. So we appreciate you. I did also want to say, for those of you, we are starting to look for some video reviews of it. So on your social media, if you want to review it, make sure you show the bottle. That way we know it's a real review, because enough people hate me where they'll just be like, I fucking hate it. But show the bottle, give a review, tag me and Mark and Rashid and everybody. We're looking for some video reviews on it. We'll share we'll definitely share it if you give us a review. We really appreciate you. So thank you. Hello, everyone. Got my No Morbidity yesterday, and the hardest thing was to open the bottle to get to the capsules. That's good. And Nikado, he does look like Nikado a little bit. You cannot run a bad diet. We'll see. What's up, everybody? Kimberly, Becoming a Better Me. Sultan Al Fahim. What's up? Here for the BS. It's going fucking fabulous. I just got done with a very serious, very fucking intense suspension system training workout outside. I'm probably gonna do some push-ups today. I think today, once a week I'm gonna do a couple hundred push-ups just to fucking do it. I'm gonna, like, each day of the week I'll do a different thing. I'm gonna kick out some dailies, some body weight squats and stuff like that today too. I've had about 8 ounces of beef, sliced beef, just dipped in mustard. I'm about a gallon in. I do feel like I'm a little dehydrated today for some reason. Travel normally takes it out of me. I slept super fucking hard last night, and I mean super fucking hard. So I'm gonna sleep super fucking hard again tonight. I hope. KC, Final 30, Jan, Angela, Megan, James, Brian, what's up, motherfucker? Freedom, Dakota, how you doing? Marie, Eric, enjoyed the videos with Mark over the weekend. Man, let me tell you something. We just besides my wife and son, my best friend probably ever. Like we truly understand each other. Like I would so wish we lived much, much, much closer to each other. At some point, like we're talking about going in on a like a country place together. Just really enjoyed hanging out with him and his family. Crystal did also. We get along with them. The Robertses, my wife and I get along with the Lowblinders very, very, very well. Just had a great time, and not just the events were amazing too, but man, me and Mark just really are. We've grown into like because people as we age, I think people get there, but we've just grown into similar people with different backgrounds, similar in thought, and we don't agree on everything. That's for fucking sure, but man, I mean, he's just such a fucking great dude. What a fucking good friend. And, he's my business partner. He's my friend. We were friends before business partners. It's just really fucking amazing. This thumbnail was so sad. Ethan was once funny. Now he's unrecognizable. We're going to get to the thumbnail and all sorts of shit here in a second. Thank you, though. Lily, how are you? The Living Freak Show. I like the name. Anna L, Jessica, Mark, any tips for encouraging my son to get out and be active? He is 120 pounds at 10 years, and the only activity I've managed to get him into is boxing. Have more boxing, man. Do stuff with him, go boxing with him. I mean, shit, my son's 22, and I think here probably by Christmas we're probably going to start doing MMA together, And no, not so I can fight, but just something to do. He likes MMA, so I want to spend time with him, it's. To me, that's what it's all about, Hey, on everybody else, I'm on my fourth day of everybody. It's really helping me control my hunger and works great. Boom. Thank you very much. And again, we are looking for video testimonials. So if you make one, make sure you show the bottle and then tag us and we'll share that shit. I'm looking very forward to it. How's you? Julian, how are you doing? I was 312 at the beginning of July, currently 284. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking great. That's fucking, I mean, shit, that's fucking 28 pounds in 2 months. That's fucking brilliant. Great fucking job. Make it sustainable, Hey, I'm about to catch a live. Bethany, thank you very much. Bethany Blankenship, how you been? How you doing? The Sultan, every time I think I'm slacking and skip the gym, I watch one of your videos and I'm going to the gym right now. Good. Brittany, Lindsay, how the fuck you doing? Queen CB, how is everybody? Okay, so we're caught up. So here's the thing, right? I get that not everybody is going to be in fucking perfect shape. I don't even expect people to be. Frankly, I mean, I talk about it all the time. Like, people need to live a happy life. We've just really I'm not saying we should shame people, but there should be some shame in people's game. This is Ethan's fucking post that I wanted to talk about today. And I say Ethan as if we're friends. We're not friends. I fucking hate this motherfucker. I can't stand his fucking piece of shit ass. This dude revels in being a weak ass, fat, sloppy fucking turd of a human being. And you're not funny, dude, at all. That fucking cowardly little fucking bitch. But besides me thinking all of those things about him, I want to make sure that I get the picture as big as possible. There we go. There it is. Okay. So this is his fucking post recently on his Instagram, and it is. I gotta move. I'll be with you in a second here, guys. I'm moving this over, moving that over. All right, here we go. This is from yesterday. Okay, So it's people keep telling me to work out, so I put my new Teddy Fresh Muscle Tee, and he got to it. So if you want to take a look, I mean, this is fucking this is a flex. The humor is that you're a pathetic, weak, fat slob. You know, like you're the fucking picture of what fucking weakness is, bitch. Like this is what I don't like about shit. If you get stuck, like lots of dudes look like this fat sloppy fuck. I mean, lot for real. And that's because lots of dudes eat like this fat sloppy fuck is eating right here, right? I mean, but and look, I mean, like this cigarette thing. Like, I don't even give a fuck if you're joking, ho. You know, like I mean, this is fucking. I don't think he's that joking. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think he is fucking joking around at all. I think this is just a personification of fucking weakness. So that this alone pisses me off because now he's like kind of jesting at treating your body like shit is not somehow negative. I mean, he's not even fat. He's fat fuck. Look, he's fat. Look at the fucking visceral. He's fat. Look at the fucking chin. He's fucking fat. I mean, this is fucking weakness. This is fucking sadness and weakness. Yeah, he's fucking fat. He's fat. You know, he's sarcopenically fat too. He's sarcopenically viscerally fat, meaning he has large visceral deposit with almost no fucking muscle mass. This is fucking patheticness. This is, I mean, you're reveling in being pathetic. I mean, if it wasn't for being online, you'd be somebody's fucking bitch. You know, like I mean, this is ridiculous. The thing is, this is probably his standing fucking order. Real great, real great. Okay, here's one of the biggest reasons that I have the biggest problem with him, because this motherfucker is going to joke about this shit. But if you search his fucking history on Twitter, this motherfucker was throwing conniptions, literally fucking conniptions about people taking the jibby jab on fucking Twitter. Like, real social control is conceiving 100 million people cannot get a free, safe, life-saving vaccine. If you can be convinced of that, then you can be convinced of anything. Healthy young people definitely should get the vaccine. That's how we stop the spread. Not rocket science, guys. It's about returning to normal and saving lives. In India, there are literally burning bodies in the streets. Like, it's the fucking bullshit like this. You know, like, has any conservative explained why masks and vaccines are tyrannical, but not seatbelts, school vaccine mandates, driver's licenses, gun ownership licenses, having to wear clothing in public, not being able to play loud music at 3 a.m., not being able to defecate in public? Okay, here, I'll explain all these things to you because you indeed seem to be an incredibly stupid, pathetic, weak bitch of a man. One, masks and vaccines are completely tyrannical because one, they don't do anything and it's against your freedom. I personally think that even if it was 10 times deadly as what they thought it would be initially, and initially they thought it was going to be like 2.5 million people dead in the first year or something like that, whatever. So if it would have been 25, it still doesn't change my rights. I mean, that sounds like that I got to be real. It still doesn't change my rights. It still doesn't change your rights. You have the right to be terrified and stay the fuck in. You have a right to be fucking completely fucking terrified and stay the fuck in, you hoe. Seatbelts, I don't understand seatbelt laws. I don't get it. I truly fucking don't. Especially when there's risk, for a lot of people, there's risk of the seatbelt. The school jibby jab mandates, completely unethical. Pull your kid out of school. They don't need to have them, you know? Driver's licenses, it's just, that's make sure that people fucking know what they're fucking doing, you know? Gun ownership license is completely unconstitutional and absolutely tyrannical. Shall not be infringed means all gun laws, in my opinion, of course, are unconstitutional. Just got to say that. Having to wear clothing in public, I couldn't give a fuck if you wear nothing. Don't sit on shit because, as you're saying, the defecating in public, that is, in fact, a hygiene thing, you disgusting fuck, which you probably would. I mean, it's fucking pathetic. So this guy who literally did nothing for fucking like 2.5 years, hey, vaccine passport dipshits, it's not fascism, you whiny fucks. We are trying to prevent people from dying. If you were actually trying to prevent people from dying, including yourself, now you're going to revel in being a complete sloppy fat fuck, drinking, smoking, and fucking gorging yourself on fast food. This is my problem with this shit. This is my problem with him and a lot of fucking people like him. The problem is, you got so many of these fucking people want people to do something to protect themselves. They want people to do something to protect them when they won't protect themselves. If he would have spent a fucking minute of his fucking time a day trying to get a little fucking healthier instead of reveling in the bullshit that he just fucking put out fucking yesterday. You're gonna put that shit out yesterday, but for 2 fucking years you've been bitching about what people need to do to protect your fucking weak, pathetic fucking dainty little fucking ass. Like, this is the fucking problem with people right fucking now. I mean, also, you're allowed to defecate in public in San Francisco, where they had the hardest lockdowns. That's very fucking true. I mean, very fucking true. And fucking ridiculous. You didn't need to warn me about either of them. I have no problem with Boogie. I have no problem with Review Tech. I mean, I don't have that big of a problem with Ethan. So, and I don't care what the fuck you warned me about shit. Whatever. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, the Review Tech guy, when he lost his fucking mind because all of a sudden he was also a fucking whiny fucking bitch. I'm not going to talk about Boogie because I've spoken to Boogie. So, but the Review Tech guy, fucking hilarious how he got so fucking pissed at me when I was right the whole fucking time. If you, in fact, are terrified of this fucking virus, you should fucking fix yourself. Unfuck yourself. I was not fucking worried a goddamn day. I'm healthy as a fucking ox. Fucking, if you're worried, fix your fucking self. We got fucking tools to do so. But this sloppy fat fuck gonna fucking stay a sloppy fat fuck. Has been 2.5 years telling people what they need to do to protect his ass. I mean, fuck that shit. Look at this shit. I mean, it's just fucking moron. The fucking moron. Moron. Moronic. Moronic. Ethan Klein is the fucking picture of what's wrong with the fucking world in America. The absolutely fucking picture of it. Yeah, I mean, dude, you say warned as if that fucking somehow hurt me. Like what? Like either of them fucking like what? I mean, I don't. And I'm not mad at you, dude. I'm just fucking hyped up about this other shit. But what the fuck? I mean, warn me about it. Like I give a fuck. I like speaking to people that don't agree with me. They just don't like speaking to me. Like that's the thing. I like fucking having conversation with people that don't necessarily agree with me. If Review Tech wanted to fucking not throw his hissy fit and have me on his fucking channel, I'd fucking have him. I'd fucking go on right now and fucking make him look like a goddamn moron. Like I mean, fucking fuck that shit. I'm on day 4. Still feels hungry, but not stacking between meals anymore. That's outstanding. Ethan realizes that there are constitutional carry states that don't require gun licenses because they rightfully view any gun law as tyrannical. Any gun law is unconstitutional. Shall not be infringed is just reality. I should be able to own anything the U.S. government owns. Period. I think people can't admit that they were duped, and so they double down on the lies. But the thing is, he's not even just doubling down on the lie. Like it's the whole thing. Like I'm sorry if you were fat in 2020. If you were fat at the beginning of 2020 and you have not in some way changed your fucking life and tried to fucking help yourself, you've got a mental disorder. Like, I mean, you are not a good fucking citizen either. Fix your shit, people. Like the people in charge very clearly used the weak ass fucking fat assness of our fucking population and poor population health to justify stages that have dramatically hurt our fucking country. I mean, they were able to say, hey, we have so many sick people that we should fucking lock down. And since we have so many sick people, a lot of people went, oh, maybe we should. It's only 15 days, you stupid fucks. Just fucking crazy. Anyway, my whole point by this, and we can talk more about it. I'm going to get to the comments here and everything like that. We've got to get to the stage where people are being held accountable. This fucking flex of being fat as fuck, that's not a flex. You look pathetic. This dude looks pathetic. Pathetic. Now, I understand we live in a time where people are like, oh, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. No, he's a weak-ass, pathetic fucking dude. He really is. He's weak and pathetic. It's sad. Fuck him. You know? Like, people, like, these, like, Lizzo's talking about being oppressed. What the fuck is this rich fucking woman think she's oppressed from? You know? Like, if you are fat in America, you are some of the least oppressed people ever. And I don't give a fuck your economic state. If you're fat in America, don't claim poor because you could spend less money on fucking food. Well, bad food's cheaper. Eat less cheap food. Being fat still involves eating too many calories. Eat less of it. Fucking I hate that argument too. Like, I mean, obviously this dude eats like a fucking, like, we're talking about Ethan. He eats like a fucking, like, out of a fucking fast food garbage can. But in reality, these people are like, oh, people are obese because of food force and shit like that. Eat less food. Eat less food. Eat less. If it's cheap food, eat less of the cheap food that you're eating and more calories than you need to be at a healthy weight. You'll save money. Save that money up. You can even spend the same amount of money as all of the cheap food. If you eat enough calories of cheap food to make you fat as fuck, take that money and buy more expensive food that has less calories in it that's healthier for you if you have availability to it. If you don't, take that money that you save by not eating enough to make you fat of the cheap food and try to better your life station. Stop claiming being a victim. You are not a victim if you're fat. By any stretch of the imagination, you're one of those privileged people on the fucking planet. You are not a fucking victim of anything. Of anything. If you are a victim, it is of yourself. Unless you are a child and somebody's feeding you fat. If you are a full-ass fucking adult and you're fat, you are a victim of yourself and only yourself, not of society. If somebody called you fat and hurt your fucking feelings, too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. So fucking what? What now? What now? If me saying you're fat, you should lose weight, if that hurts your feelings, what now? Now you're still fat, you need to lose weight, and your feelings are hurt. That's where we're at. I mean, that's the entirety of the whole situation. I'm still right. You are still fat. You still need to lose weight. You still should, in very fucking serious terms, take it very seriously and try to lose weight. You are just allowing my true words to hurt your fucking feelings. As a newsflash for all these people out here, like, well, people are mean and people bully. People are going to bully and be mean to you no matter what. Anybody that tries to claim that it is a strictly fat person thing that people get fucking harassed or said mean shit to on the fucking internet, I have a file, gigabytes of messages, screenshots and shit like that over the course of the last couple of years of little death threats and bullshit. Not just about my words, but about how I look, about how I fucking act, about all sorts of shit. People are not nice. Newsflash. Move the fuck on. Are you okay? I mean, what the fuck? It's just fucking patheticness. It really is. I mean, what the fuck, people? Like, you're claiming like there's fat oppression. Gravity. That's the only thing that's fucking oppressing you is gravity. Like, I mean, the oppression is your actual pull of the planet's gravitational field on your fat ass. That's the only oppression you fucking feel. I mean, everything else is you, and that's self-inflicted. If you're an adult and fat, it's self-inflicted. We had this long ass argument, and it's going back and forth. I even saw Jeffrey Verity Schofield. I like he's one of the very few fitness people I still watch. I love his shit. But he kind of said it like obesity is kind of a choice. Dude, no, it's not. Okay? I get it all the time. People are like, well, your metabolism is faster than mine. That does not change that you're still choosing to eat too much fucking food. It just makes it so I have it easier. Is it fair? Yeah, it's absolutely fair. It's just because you know why life is like it's as fair as life is going to get. You know, like If I, because I'm so fucking hyper, burn an extra fucking 500 calories from bouncing my goddamn knees, first of all, my wife's got to put up with that shit because I shake the whole fucking house. It's better in Florida. When we lived in fucking Pittsburgh and there was 2 floors and everything like that, I would shake the whole fucking floor. It was annoying to me. It had to be annoying to her. Like, you can't watch TV in a room on a second floor with me because the fucking TV bounces and shit like that. But if I burn 500 more calories a day because I bounce my knees, you know, sorry, bounce your fucking knees. What the fuck? I mean, like, find a way to increase your fucking your caloric intake. It's still a choice in how much food you fucking shove in your fucking mouth and the quality of the fucking food you put in your fucking mouth. It's choices. It's a choice. Obesity is a choice. It's a much harder choice for some people. I will say that all the fucking time, but it's still a goddamn choice. Get there faster, people. Stop being victims of yourself. You know? I'm going to scroll up and go through this. I'm still waiting on Elizabeth to show some of these oppressive laws against women. I don't even think she meant against women. I think she just meant people. What I don't understand is there's this, like, so who does she want people to vote for? Because right now there is a Democrat president, a Democrat Congress. You know, like, what? So is she like saying people should vote Republican to change some shit? Because if if you don't like the shit that you got now, as a newsflash, you should change your vote. I don't like what we got now, so I'm not going to vote the fucking with what we got going on now. But what the fuck, people? Like, I mean, there's majority in Congress in both the House and the Senate, and the fucking that majority aligns with what's in the White House. If you can openly bitch and think you're oppressed right now, guess what? I mean, I'm sorry to fucking turn the logic engine on for you fuckers, but as a reality, don't be fucking stupid. You know, that's just, it's a fucking rich woman who is literally part in the fucking machine, like, talking. Like, she's so oppressed. She has a fucking clothing line. I mean, she has a shapewear line, which makes it even funnier. She's oppressed for being fat with a shapewear line. Do that fucking logic. Let's lock down fast food for 3 years to prevent obesity. I see no fucking issue with it. I see no issue with it. I really don't. How about shop local for 3 years? Grow your own fucking food for 3 years. To be real, if you can't look at the world, and no matter where you sit on the political aisle, if you can't look around at the world and wonder, like, if you couldn't survive a week without electricity, you might want to fucking a serious reality check. I mean, like, fucking get there. This dude kind of spitting facts. Always, motherfuckers. Always. Gravity's oppressing their joints. And I got that one. I ate less than 1,600 calories, I suppose. Food earlier. What's my dinner? I have no idea. What's more concerning to me is all the people that are cheering after Lizzo's nonsense. They don't know. They're just fucking cheering because they're told to. Bunch of fucking lemmings. You know? Here's the fucking thing. I'll bet you money she's conservative as fuck. She owns multiple goddamn businesses. She wants to pay as little fucking taxes as humanly fucking possible. She could donate. She's worth $15 million. She could donate 14 and still live very fucking comfortably. Is she doing that? Has she done that? Then they can all shut the fuck up. No, she's not doing that. She wants to fucking she wants to fucking be able to fucking live larger, because she's fat as fuck. Speaking of eating less, I'm doing OMAD, and I think I've dropped 5 pounds so far. It's only been a week and a half. Just make sure you're getting a base number of it's not about just losing weight, people. It's about having a healthy nutritional intake. Okay, and that's great, by the way. Fucking awesome. Good fucking job. But make sure, even like for people that are using no morbidity, make sure you're getting a strong, good, healthy nutritional intake. Plenty of protein, plenty of healthy fats, plenty of micronutrients, those sorts of things. Like, if you have, most of your carbohydrates should be from vegetables and fruits. Like, minimize, if not eliminate, all processed carbohydrates, because it's not really food. Those are just food products. They're treats, Who are you saying hi to? Anyway. Uh, I lost 30 pounds just from walking. It's easy, doesn't tax you, and you can be productive, listen to podcasts or read. Everyone should be able to at least take a walk. I fucking completely agree. Completely agree. Gravity be oppressing down on them. Physics is fat phobic, of course. Absolutely. I fucking, it's sadness. Eating more nutrient dense, healthy foods that fills you up, like vegetables and proteins. Shake my head. It isn't that hard. A can of beans is like $1 tops. Not only that, but dry beans. It may take long. Like that's the thing. People want convenience. They want it to be absolutely convenient for them. Like fucking, we've got probably fucking 60 pounds of dry beans and 60 pounds of fucking rice in this fucking cabinet over here. You know, I could easily fucking just make it. You know, like if the fucking electricity went down, I could fucking make a fire in the backyard. It would take me about 3 fucking minutes to start it. If I had the fucking friction fire started, well, no, it would take about 15 to 20. If I had a friction starter fire, start it, and then fucking boil it over a fucking pot on that. You know, I mean, what the fuck, people? I'm sorry, but like reality exists. You just don't want to work that hard. Most of you need to fucking realize that it's not going to come easy. Most of you need to realize it needs to be consistent. Well, I dieted for 2 months. I lost this weight and I gained it all back. You fucking, that's you. That's on you. The diets don't work. The diet works perfectly. You're just fucking lazy and don't fucking change. You know, obesity is a choice. It's a choice. Healthiest food is cheap. I can get 2 tins of beans for 50 cents. That's 4 meals. No shit. No shit. I remember being dirt poor and managing to eat well. Absolutely. Crystal and I might do a little fucking series where I eat for like a couple weeks out of fucking the dollar store or something like that. You know? And eat the amount of protein I need to still eat and shit like that. You know? I had some Starburst as a treat the other day and had to throw the bag out because I kept going back and eating more than I wanted to. Forgot how addictive these foods are. They're very addictive. Healthy food can be as cheap as you make it. I'm frugal as fuck and still want to eat clean no matter what. Exactly. Exactly. Shit, motherfuckers. I got food. I got beef from Sam's yesterday. Chuck steak was like $4.25 a fucking pound. That is like I myself, me, including like it's $10 a day at maximum, and that's eating what I fucking eat. That's steak and shit. It's $10 a day, and if that's too much for you, I could probably cut it in the fucking half. I could do ground meat for like 2 something a fucking pound, and fucking and do frozen veggies. I could probably make it $5 a fucking day. You know, $150 for a fucking adult male that eats a lot of goddamn protein is pretty fucking cheap. I could throw some beans in there. I could probably get it to fucking 4. So I mean, what the fuck, people? I could eat for under $30 a fucking week probably, and eat the way I eat to maintain my muscle mass and shit like that. You know, I'm sick of hearing it's like for what I could spend in a week what a lot of people spend on one fucking meal from DoorDash. Easy. That's why people are saving hundreds of dollars a month on no morbidity. Hundreds. We had somebody say that they have literally saved like $600 in the last 2 months from how they eat now to how they were eating before they started no morbidity. $600 on $80 worth of fucking supplements. That's fucking fabulous. Fabulous. I'm still right. You're still fat. It is. It's fucking. It's reality. Like being offended by me saying being fat is unhealthy for you doesn't change the fact that it's unhealthy for you. It just changes how weak you are perceived now. I'm not going to be upset by fucking me stating a fucking reality and you being upset with it just means you're upset with reality to me. You know, I understand everybody's like, well, you might get canceled and shit like that. Fucking cancel me again. What the fuck? Feel fucking free. At some point in time, that all it is just another instances of I told you so. I fucking told you so. I told everybody about the fucking fat acceptance movement 5 years ago that if we kept this shit up, it was going to reach this stage. We are literally talking about like fucking body positivity and fucking fat shaming and fat phobia on nationwide fucking mainstream fucking media news. Shut the fuck up. There's no such thing as fat phobia. It's stupid. It's just a fucking excuse. You're fat. Do something about it. You gotta be about it. I was fat. I was fat as fuck. Fat as fuck. Fat as fuck. I mean, what the fuck, people? It's not like I don't know. It's not like I haven't been there. It's not like I'm not fucking. It's not like I wasn't one of you motherfuckers. I fucking was fat as fuck. I know. It's fucking hard sometimes. I'm a fucking diagnosed binge eater. I fucking haven't binged in like a year and a half, but I'm a diagnosed binge eater. Shut the fuck up, people. I get it. I fucking completely get it. 100% But me saying that this, like you fucking changing your life by fucking, trying to make sure that you fucking get control of your eating, that is just reality, people. I mean, that's just reality. You need to save your fucking selves. Weakness. We just live in the weakest society of weak societies fucking ever. It's time to change. It's time to change. Give me 1 second. Grab me one. Give me a little something. Sorry, I'm getting some coffee. Get some coffee poured for me. But I'm looking for an old picture of myself just so I can fucking show you people how fucking fat I was. I'm having a hard time finding my fat pictures. Give me a second. Thank you. Oh, coffee. Yeah, more coffee. More coffee. More coffee. Here we go. Here's a fat picture. Boom. That is, God, it's probably 10 years ago. 10, 12 years ago? Jesus Christ. This was at Colt Ford. We went to the Colt Ford concert in fucking somewhere in North Carolina. But that's me, fat as fuck. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. At this shit. Whoops. Look at this. Look at that. Super fat. Look at the fucking keg. Look at the fucking keg. Like the keg of his stomach. And I'm sucking it in. And I'm sucking it the fuck in. Look at this. Look at like fucking almost got forehead fat. Look how fucking fat that is. You know? That's fucking crazy. Alan, do you think that keeping the nation fat in a week is intentional? Oh my God, it's fucking intentional. It's not necessarily that hidden of a fucking agenda. I mean, no shit, fucking being fat, you're the biggest consumer of fucking all sorts of shit. You consume. I mean, you just consume more, motherfuckers. Like they consume more food, more pharma, more fuel. Like they make these large companies way more fucking money. They make the more money in their consumption of all this stuff, and then they get sick as fuck early and young, and then we have drugs that instead of telling these people to fucking lose weight at this point in time, they're just treating illness. Like type 2 diabetes is 90% preventable by lifestyle changes. 90 fucking percent. I got to be real. For the vast majority of people that have type 2 diabetes, they should have to pay the entirety of their fucking shit out of their own fucking pocket. It is completely lifestyle driven fucking 90% of the time. They should have to, 90% of the time, they should be the ones paying for that shit. For real. For real. This is probably the biggest I ever was. This was 280 right here. Look at the fucking belly. Look at the fucking keg I'm fucking carrying around. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Woo, that's fat as fuck. That's fat like a motherfucker. God damn, that was a fat motherfucker. Fatness. This is fucking slimmed down a little bit. Fatness. Look at fucking the belly's still fucking pretty fucking fat. Fatness. All of it. Just fucking. So I get it. I don't want to hear that I don't. I don't want to hear that I don't. But fat as fuck. So 2 weeks on overeating, and I'm 6 pounds. I'm 6 pounds down from my last weigh-in. Jessica, that's fucking amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. If she's talking fat oppression, she's oppressing herself. Absolutely. Surviving those hurricanes is a real thing for Floridians. There's no, dude. New York has gotten more hurricanes than we get in fucking the last decade. You should look at the fuck up. I mean, for real. And I'm not mad at you, but like we don't. We have harder thunderstorms than we did fucking hurricanes last year. That's for fucking sure. Being healthy is being hijacked by politics, and I don't like it. I don't like it either. I completely agree. But a weak, fat, fucking dependent population is easily controlled population. It just is. You know? I mean, let's be real. We just went through 2.5 years of a global pandemic for a bad cold, and upper respiratory. Say we knew nothing. Say we knew nothing about it, right? Even though we had very clear data from December, January, and February from Italy and China and other places, we knew who was at high risk: elderly people and fat people, people with high immunocompensations, people in chemotherapy. Those are things. People with almost no immune systems, and fat people and elderly people. We knew this. There's articles about it. I've reshared articles done in fucking early February where it's mostly obese and old people that were having a hard time with this shit. You know why? Because obese and old people have trouble with upper respiratory fucking illnesses because they fucking are obese people are in a constant state of inflammation. It's fucking reality. Reality. It's fucking complete reality. So what the fuck? So not one public health official in the last in the last 2.5 years is actually going to jump on and say, hey, maybe we shouldn't be fat as fuck. Hey, locking down and having people eat DoorDash all goddamn day long, that might be a bad fucking idea. Maybe we should encourage people to go for walks outside in the fucking fresh air, expose ourselves to fucking the environment. So have them get some vitamin D, all things we need to be extremely healthy, even in cases of upper respiratory viruses. I mean, there's been no attempt. It is. I had multiple videos that it was the greatest misstep for public health ever. The problem is it wasn't. It wasn't a misstep. It was on purpose. If you think that the fucking powers that be on both sides are in some way just making 2.5 years of mistakes, of complete moronic mistakes, and then having to admit that people like me have been correct the whole time, if you think this is just like some sort of long list of bumbling errors that people like me have somehow managed to call correctly the entire fucking time, I mean, let's be real. It's purposeful. It was a way to keep people fat or get them fatter. That sells more pharma right the fuck there. And then they already knew that they're fat as fuck, and they terrified these motherfuckers into fucking thinking that everybody was fucking in super fucking big trouble. It's fucking crazy. I mean, it's fucking crazy. You know, this has been on purpose. Absolutely. I wish those people would go somewhere that people were actually oppressed so they can differentiate. No shit. Great point. Great point. Lizzo's recent video uses slimming camera filters on her, so that's fucking ridiculous. Do they really? Because I won't watch her shit. I don't. That's fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Everyone needs to watch the show Alone. Started watching because Alan talks about it on these live streams. It's addicting. I went to go to a camp and learn survival skills now. Everybody should. Everybody fucking should. We should encourage people to grow food, not lawns, too. If we're so worried about the climate, why don't we grow a certain portion of our own food in our own fucking lawn that helps grow food, which puts fucking oxygen back into the atmosphere. It reduces down on packaging, emissions, so many things, and it makes people healthier. Why would we not do that? Why would we not encourage people to grow their own food? If you own a home, instead of fucking planting grass and then fucking dumping chemicals and herbicides all over it to kill most of the time weeds that have medicinal properties, like we kill dandelions as if it's not one of the fucking best fucking earth, like it's food, it's medicine, it's so fucking good for you. It's great for your heart, great diuretic, great fucking, you can use dandelion leaves as fucking greens and shit like that. Why the fuck do we do this shit? Because they want you sick. They want you fucking dependent upon them. You know that there are most places you cannot collect your own fucking rainwater to use to water your garden. Like you can't, it falls out of the motherfucking sky onto your fucking land and you can't collect it. It's insane. It's insane. Let's see. She's got that Foodie Beauty filters on. That's funny. Funny. If you can't go for a walk, you're near death's door. I hear that all the time. People are like, oh, I don't have time to go for a walk. You don't have time to go for a walk. Why are you commenting on social media if you don't have time to go for a fucking walk? If you don't have time to go for a fucking walk, your problems are way more than what some angry fucking bald dude said about you being fat as fuck. I mean, what the fuck? What beans do I suggest? Man, I get pinto beans. Pinto beans are cheap as fuck. Pinto and black beans are what we get. We're gonna grow some too. You can soak beans overnight in the fridge. Absolutely. Well, Foodie Beauty and Lizzo probably do the same thing. They only look upon themselves with filters. That's pretty sad. Pretty fucking sad. I like looking at myself unfiltered. I take unfiltered video all the fucking time. Let's see. 45 minutes. I'll take questions. Alan, will you and Mark ever come to Kansas City? Possibly. Um, it depends. Me, Mark, and Chris are probably doing a little tour. I believe that Tampa is going to be in October. I'm waiting to hear dates from Mark and Chris. From Mark. Mark's the one that sets all this shit up. Mark, I mean, just absolutely. But I'm waiting to hear dates from Mark about it. But wherever, I got to be real. Crystal and I had such a good time hanging out with them. Wherever he wants us to fucking go, we're going to go. Really was just, I'm super fucking grateful that he answered my phone call. You know, like me and Mark were at the beginning of 2020 at a little bit of odds from some past shit that we're grown men, we fucking buried, you know, like it was childish bullshit anyway. But like, I'm just super thankful that he answered my fucking phone call. Because not to mention there's uh, the products and all like that, but like me and him are like, dude, I've that man, like we get each other because I think it's the ADHD thing, but we get each other. Like I don't like when I'm live with people a lot. We don't like the conversation just goes back and forth very easily. The only person I actually speak easier with in person are my wife and son, and that's because they fucking know me so well. And I mean, I click with Crystal more than I click with anybody else on the planet. But as people not that are don't live in my household, fucking him and I fucking we just click. Well, YouTube bans lots of words. They do. They do. You can make a balanced gourmet meal for two for $20. Absolutely, or fucking less. Absolutely, for less. Let's see. The best price I can find lately for ground beef is $3.89. Not great, but it's been worse. You can shop local farms around here and sometimes still get $2.50. We now only order our food shop online and save so much. Plus, our our cupboards have never been healthier. That's amazing. Great fucking job. Let's see. Angela Ballerina. I've never used one of these apps where you order in. It's just lazy to me. You know, I mean, sometimes, and we do have some people order their groceries online just because it avoids them going to the store and grabbing shit. But like the DoorDash thing is DoorDash and fucking Uber Eats and Grubhub. That is all privileged as fuck, first world type shit for real, for real, for real. Let's see. Look pretty strong though. Fuck, fat as fuck, painful. He reminded me of Kurt Angle in the picture. Baconator Allen, no shit. Oh, we're at the pictures. But anyway, thick Allen. That's what I'm saying. Just so people pretend like I don't know what it's like. I was indeed myself fat as fuck. I'm part of the fucking club. I mean, you can't lose weight and keep it off. Really? 100 pounds. 100 fucking pounds. As a diagnosed binge eater. 100 fucking pounds. So people can fucking bite me. You look so much older when you were that huge. I felt so much older too. I feel 25 right now. I really do. I feel like a fucking athlete. You know. I feel like an athlete. You look like Hank from Breaking Bad. Thank you very much. From Breaking Bad. Thank you. I guess I don't fucking know. I don't care. You look younger than you did 10 years ago. I feel way younger. Way younger. Hershey, an average meal at McDonald's costs $5 to $8 now. Fast food is not cheaper than healthy food at Walmart. Chick is sub $4 per pound. Rice is like $1 per pound. Broccoli, 2 bags. Exactly. Fucking kill it. I never heard them mention obese people being at risk here in Ireland until the very, very recently. It's fucking crazy, but we knew the entire time. Never attribute to malice what can be attributed to stupidity. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. When is No Morbidity back in stock? No Morbidity should be back in stock within the next 2 to 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks. We will be back in stock. I will be checking on that. Um, I'm hoping to hear later on today, and I should by the end of the week be able to tell you guys and announce a kind of a timeline on product two. And product two is for blood sugar regulation, inflammation, insulin sensitivity, waist circumference. All like it's just we have a world to save. We're taking it super seriously. I mean, I'm not trying to sell performance supplements, although I do believe in some like creatine, and I love Ember and shit like that. But we have a world to fucking save, and we are going to give people the tools to help them. I am hoping that product two will be more effective with no side effect profile than metformin. To be real, that's what I'm hoping for. That and the data on the ingredients that Mark has fucking come up with are just fucking crazy. We sat in on a conference call for one of the ingredients. It's a new ingredient. It's sourced and made in the same fucking spot. It's amazing. It's a type of seaweed, and then they've done multiple human repeatable studies. It's a patented ingredient, so they can stick to their claims of what it does. Just amazing. And we're coupling it with berberine and 2 to 3 other just massively incredible ingredients. We have a world to save. We are looking to help people gain control of their fucking lives, so we can avoid enslaving the population to fucking illness. Because that's what it is. If you are fat as fuck, you are a slave. You are a slave to the machine of corporatism and the healthcare industry. Fucking slave. I love that show. I'm one of the best out there. Oh, it absolutely is. He's one of the chosen people. What can you expect? I don't know who you're talking about. If you're talking about Ethan, I don't know what the fuck you mean by chosen. Chosen to be fucking physically ill because he's a pussy? Anyway, I don't know what you're saying. Those lawn chemical services like True Green also give your dog cancer. They say it doesn't, but it most certainly does. I fucking agree with you there too. Like, I don't understand this. Like, why are we killing these weeds? Most weeds are fucking medicinal. They have medicinal fucking properties to them. Grass is only food for cows, and not even all grass. You know, like we should grow food, not lawns. If we were really serious about climate change, if climate change was a real fucking thing, instead of trying to fucking just switch over to lithium battery cars and fucking look up what it does, what pulling lithium out of the ground does to fucking the environment. It's fucking horrendous, massively expensive, and it's a fucking finite resource too. It's stupid. But if we were really serious about it, we would not be like first move going to all lithium battery cars, when in fact our fucking electric grid barely fucking supports what we got now. The electric grid is run by fossil fuels. It's not like they figured that shit out. So it's still going to be a fossil fuel car. It's just a matter of you're fucking giving a gift to the fucking electric car company. Excuse me, but if we were really fucking serious about the environment, the average obese person has 20% more carbon footprint than the average lean person from data from 2018. I bet you it's 25 now. I bet it's even more now. Like, so if we were really serious about this, we would be encouraging everybody to be of a normal weight and consume a normal diet. And then we would couple that with growing food, not lawns. We would grow food at your fucking establishment to reduce down the transportation and packaging of food even more. I mean, come on, people. Like, I'm sorry, but it can't even be argued against. Like, people are like, oh, people don't have time to do that. Yes, they fucking do. Yes, they fucking do. People have plenty of fucking time. If people did not have plenty of fucking time, this would not be a thing. Social media, YouTube, all this shit would not be a fucking thing. This is plenty of time. People have plenty of fucking time to be healthy, to be productive, to do all sorts of shit. People have plenty of time. They just misuse their time. They prioritize shit in a very fucking poor fashion. They have plenty of fucking time that they just use poorly for their own entertainment. That's literally it. You mean the government doesn't have my best interest at heart? No, it's absolutely funny. Miss Lizzie, people literally make fun of me for having hens and vegetable garden. Why make fun of that? You've got your own. You've got your fucking protein and fucking veggies. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's fucking. It's weird that they make fun of that. We should be making fun of people for not doing that. Finally cut it live. My Nomo arrived today. Hope it kicks in soon. Take it consistently, same time every day. Make sure you're getting plenty of hydration. Fucking outstanding. And again, for those of you that are on right now, for either TikTok, even for TikTok, but TikTok, Instagram, do it on YouTube and let me know. Send me the fucking thing. Or Twitter. We're looking for video testimonials. Make sure you show your bottle of No Morbidity. Tag myself, Mark, the Ambrosia Collective, Sean Torbati, Mike Rashid. We'll reshare your post. We're looking for people that have been using it and how it's benefited them. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. We have a world to save. We're looking at possibly doing an affiliate program for it and everything like that, but we have a world to save. We need to spread the love with this. We need to make sure people understand that they can take control of their hunger, thus their lifestyle. They can do it. We have the tools, and that we can have them do the same thing that most of you are doing, which is probably eating minimal processed carbohydrates, because it's easier to shift your food once you're in a state of diminished hunger and you're feeling better. We have a world to save. You can be a part of it. Absolutely. We got 5 minutes left, less than 5 minutes left. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, see where we've been at. Priorities and mindset. That's right. My dad had a brain injury. Oncologist told me that it is not hereditary, but they don't know what people get it. But then he asked my dad if he ever visited the apple orchard. I don't know what that means. Oh, probably from the pesticides. It suppresses the production of it. Yes. It works on the biological mechanism of producing it in the stomach, but then it has multiple other things too. It has thinogen in it, which helps with the decoupling of protein 1 enase from abdominal adipose tissue. So it actually helps a person go into glyconeogenesis quicker, all sorts of shit. Love my No Morbidity. Crispy, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if anybody ever wants to, we've done multiple videos on it where we've gone over the research and gone over the websites for each patented ingredient. That's one of the reasons why we use patented ingredients, is because those ingredients can make claim, and they have actually had human testing done that have been through the patenting process, peer reviewed, those sorts of things. So that's why we did that. We didn't watch the video. There wasn't a video to watch. There was just his post, as far as I know. If there's a video, I'll probably do another video on his video. But you grow your own vegetables, yes. And we are within the next year, we will be trying to do a whole perennial garden and food forest. So absolutely. Not to mention hunting, fishing. I'm gonna within the next year or two, Crystal and I went I'm the start of getting off grid within the next year or two. Absolutely. Not to mention the dandelions are one of the best flowers for bees. Very fucking true there. Very fucking true. Right, killing weeds kills bees. It's a big fucking problem. Big problem. Remember to drink your daily water. You may not be hungry, but you may be thirsty. That's very fucking true. I do suggest anywhere from half an ounce to an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass. I do suggest that start at an ounce, and if you live in a warmer climate, then go a little bit more. Got to email the testimonial or upload here on YouTube is my social. Absolutely. You absolutely fucking could. Just email me the link to it. We can go from there. Absolutely. A YouTuber off grid sounds funny. I'm starting the process to be off grid, and meaning I want to retire in the next 5 fucking years from doing all this shit. So it can sound funny to you all you fucking want, but I will be off grid. By the time I'm 55, 56, that's what I'll be doing. So I of course can't do it now because I got to fucking make money and fucking do it. But I will be. What's next Monday's video? I am going to post it up in here soon, later on today. So plant native wildlife in our gardens this fall. Outstanding. I want to disappear somewhere in the mountains. No shit. To see the process of you gaining those homestead skills, we could do it with y'all. We'll probably be doing some footage on it, just to be real. So let's see. My next spring goal is to have a decent vegetable garden. Good for you. I'm sure you've said it before, but how many servings is in one container of No Morbidity? 30 servings. It's a month supply. So 30. There's 90 capsules, 3 a day. It's a month. But thank you very much, Miss Izzy. And let's see. That's awesome. We have some better. Anyway, guys, I am about to run out of time. I hope everybody has a great day. One more question here. If they were so concerned about global warming, they would have quit bulldozing down these trees. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, once again, make sure that you tag me in some video testimonials. Make sure you show your bottle of no morbidity so we can know it's an actual purchase. Either on the MFing COO, which is right down here, on the MFing COO on Twitter and on Instagram. You can tag Mark Lobliner. He'll be there too. And you can do it on YouTube, and just make sure you email me at aroberts@everydamndayfitness.com the link to it, and we'll go from there. But I hope all of you have a great motherfucking day, and remember, and absolutely remember, if somebody calls you fat, it's only shameful because you know that being fat is something to be ashamed of. I know that's hard for many of you. I was ashamed when I was indeed fat as fuck. You can escape that, but you are just ashamed because you did it to yourself. You can escape that, and you can change your future. You just need to believe you can. God damn.